Welcome to English and Grow. Today's topic is kitchen gizmos. So let's dive into this. So next time you talk about your kitchen and your cooking experience, you can use also this advanced vocabulary. So what about a grater? What about a jezve? Do you know this? So for breakfast, I'm sure everyone knows what a toaster is. Maybe you have this vintage one, or maybe you have a sweet tooth and you like a waffle maker. What about the drinks? What about this awesome and stylish Turkish coffee pot? So you can have the one with the lid, or you can have the one without the lid, and that's called jezvi. And the pronunciation and also the spelling of this Turkish word differs a lot. What do we have in the next slide? So maybe you prefer to have something healthy. So some people love to have a freshly squeezed juice, so then you need a juicer. I prefer my blender. So that's this gadget. That means you can put almonds or spinach, avocado, strawberries in it, and you have an awesome smoothie. Now, in this slide, we have a multi-purpose kitchen tool, and I don't know how about you, but I prefer to have them separate. But if you have a small kitchen, then this multi-purpose kitchen tool might be also handy. So what do we have there? We have a lemon squeezer in there. You can also have a funnel, like if you prepare some cold brew coffee and you want to put it in your bottle, so you might need a funnel. And to grate your cheese, you need a grater. Now, some people prefer to chop their vegetables in a mini chopper. I would be really lazy to clean it later. And if you need to process something bigger, then you need a food processor. Like I said, what I prefer is a chopping board. And even if I need pulled meat or a shredded meat, I actually wouldn't invest my money in a chicken shredder, but it's good to know what shredded meat means. Now, in this slide is a garlic press. I remember when I was a kid, this was always super stinky. And like I said, I am old school, so I like to do everything manually. And I actually don't even like to use this garlic press again. I'm too lazy to clean it later on. What about you? Let me know in the comments below. This is an absolutely fantastic gadget. So they call it the lid latch. So that's a strap you wrap around the lid, like if you have Tupperware, which is in the picture. You can secure uh, foods which have a lot of liquid in them, like a meat stew, so you avoid any disasters in your bag. So this is something which I would actually like to buy. So that's a lid latch. Now, if you like eggs, you will need a whisk. Again, I am old school cook, so I prefer manual tools like this one to beat the eggs. And if you like cakes, if you like baking, you need a measuring cup. So here is a fancy set of measuring cups, but I actually, again, prefer just to have one because of the size of the kitchen. And that's what popped up later in the slide. Now, rolling pin. I am from the Czech Republic, and the symbol of an angry wife is actually a woman standing in the door with her rolling pin and threatening her drunk husband when he's coming back home. So, a rolling pin is not just a kitchen gadget, but it's also a weapon. The same goes for a pressure cooker. I don't know if you have ever had any bad experience with a pressure cooker, but things can happen because of the pressure, of course. And there are some modern ones which prevent the disasters, but I had the vintage one with a rubber sealing ring on it, and the rubber simply didn't seal the cooking well enough, and the result was a little flood in my kitchen. But anyway, that's life, right? Life is risky, full of awesome experiences. So, what have you learned? What about a rubber sealing ring? What about a pressure cooker? What about measuring cup for your baking? And what about rolling pin. I'm sorry, the R is hidden behind the smudge. That's it. If you like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like to go for experience with a language coach, check out what I offer on my website. And remember, if you ever struggle, every breath, absolutely every breath, is a new beginning. Take care, and I see you and hear you next time.